UEFA Conference League Final. What you should know. The third edition of the European Conference League Cup Final took place on the 29th of May, 2024, featuring a thrilling match between Olympiacos and Fiorentina. The showdown displayed lots of excitement and drama, as both teams had compelling narratives leading up to this decisive game. Fiorentina's quest for redemption. Fiorentina were no strangers to this competition, having reached the final last season. However, they fell short, losing to West Ham in the 2022-2023 final. A defeat in today's match meant 2 consecutive final losses, a tough pill to swallow for the Italian side. Victory would have been a testament to resilience and the rewards of perseverance. Fiorentina were aiming to take inspiration from another Italian club, Atalanta, who had recently won their first European competition. Atalanta's triumph was spearheaded by a hat-trick from Ademola Lookman, underscoring the potential for dramatic comebacks and inspiring performances in European football. Currently, Fiorentina sits 8th in Serie A. Fiorentina needed this victory to secure their place in the Europa League next season. This added an extra layer of motivation for the team, and unfortunately the motivation wasn't enough as they lost 1-0 to Olympiacos. Olympiacos' historic opportunity. On the other side, Olympiacos had finished third in the Greek Super League, trailing the league leaders by 7 points. A win in today's final marked their first ever European trophy, a significant milestone for the club. Olympiacos' journey to the final had been remarkable. They managed to defeat the competition favourites, Aston Villa, with a commanding 6-2 aggregate score in the semi-finals. This impressive feat had demonstrated their capability to perform under pressure and against strong opposition, making them formidable contenders in the final. Key factors the final game displayed. Fiorentina's resilience. Having faced the heartbreak of a final loss last season, Fiorentina's determination to avoid a repeat and secure their first Conference League title, even though it eventually didn't happen, but it gave the final the fight it required for fans' pleasure. Olympiacos momentum. Riding high on their impressive semi-final victory, Olympiacos wanted to capitalize on their current form to make history, and they eventually did. Tactical battles. Both teams had shown tactical prowess throughout the tournament. The strategies employed by their respective managers played a significant role in determining the outcome of the final match. Individual brilliance. Players like Ademola Lookman, who have shown they can change the course of a game, was crucial. Both teams relied on their key players to step up on the big stage, and eventually Kaabi, the Olympiacos striker who got a hat-trick against Aston Villa, stepped up to the occasion. How both teams reached the finals. At the round of 16 knockout stages, Olympiacos defeated Maccabi Tel Aviv of Israel 7-5 on aggregate after extra time of second leg tier, while Fiorentina won Maccabi Haifa, another Israeli club, in the same round on a 5-4 aggregate. At the quarter-finals of the knockout stages, Olympiacos defeated Fenerbahce of Turkey 3-2 on penalties after drawing on an aggregate of 3-3, whereas Fiorentina won 2-0 on aggregate against Viktoria Plzeň, a Russian club. In the semi-finals, Olympiacos won the tournament favourite Aston Villa 6-2 on aggregate to reach the final, while Fiorentina won Club Brugge, a Portuguese club, 4-3 on aggregate to reach the final. The final was won by Olympiacos 1-0 in the second half of the extra time when Kaabi, a Moroccan, scored a late goal at the 116th minute to prevent a decider on penalties. What happened in the final? Historic triumph. Olympiacos clinches UEFA Conference League title in epic final. In a thrilling encounter at the heart of Athens, Olympiacos FC etched their name in European football history by securing their maiden continental trophy, triumphing over Fiorentina in the UEFA Conference League final. The Greek outfit's journey to glory culminated in a nail-biting 1-0 victory, with Moroccan striker Kaabi emerging as the hero in the dying moments of extra time. The clash, held just 15 miles away from Olympiacos' home turf, imbued an electrifying atmosphere, almost akin to a home fixture for the Greek side. Despite Fiorentina's relentless efforts, the encounter remained deadlocked until Kaabi's moment of brilliance in the 116th minute, sending the crowd into euphoria and securing Olympiacos' place in the annals of European football. Kaabi's remarkable performance not only sealed the championship for Olympiacos but also catapulted him into contention for the prestigious African Best Player award. Alongside the likes of Ademola Lookman, who showcased his prowess in the Europa League final for Atalanta, African strikers have undeniably left an indelible mark on European football this season. Prior to the final, Olympiacos' path to glory was paved with monumental achievements, notably El Kaabi's stunning hat-trick against Aston Villa in the semi-finals. While El Kaabi rightfully garnered attention for his heroics in the final, goalkeeper Konstantinos Tsoulakis emerged as a pivotal figure, earning the accolade of man of the match with his stellar performance between the posts. Tsoulakis' unwavering resolve and exceptional goalkeeping skills thwarted Fiorentina's onslaught, ensuring Olympiacos' historic triumph. As the dust settles on Olympiacos' remarkable journey to UEFA Conference League glory, one thing remains abundantly clear: this victory transcends borders and resonates deeply within the hearts of football enthusiasts worldwide. From Athens to Morocco, the spirit of triumph and resilience echoes loud and clear, epitomizing the essence of the beautiful game. Conclusion. The European Conference League Cup final between Olympiacos and Fiorentina was set to be a captivating encounter. With Fiorentina aiming to redeem last season's heartbreak and Olympiacos striving for their first European glory, the stakes were incredibly high. Fans can expect a match filled with passion, skill, and potentially a historic triumph for one of these clubs. The game, as expected, was a fight to the finish, with both teams playing goalless at both half-time, full match time and even first half of the extra time, but at the second half of the extra time El Kaabi of Olympiacos scored the winning goal. Just like Ademola Lookman became the saviour for Atalanta in the semi-finals and finals, El Kaabi has done the same for Olympiacos in the semi-finals and final.